What's happening, everybody? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss Channel. Now, the Brooklyn Nets are back, and the Brooklyn Nets are going to be one of the elite teams in the NBA. They're going to win the East, and that is because of a man by the name of Kevin Durant. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, because we're about to dive into Mr. KD. Now, Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets, they washed the Warriors. The Warriors aren't a good team. The Warriors without Draymond Green, without Klay Thompson, they're just not a very good team. Steph Curry is great. Steph Curry is one of the greatest shooters ever, maybe the greatest shooter of all time. Steph Curry is a three-time champion. Steph Curry is a Hall of Famer. Steph Curry is all of these things. But we ain't here to talk about Steph Curry because he can't carry a team like this man we're about to talk about, and that's Kevin Durant. The Brooklyn Nets, the only thing I cared about watching in the Brooklyn Nets versus the Warriors game, I knew they were going to watch the Warriors. I'm not worried about that because the Warriors aren't good. I wanted to see how Kevin Durant looked. And I knew if Kevin Durant looked good coming off that Achilles injury, I know if Kevin Durant looked good 18 months out of basketball, I knew if Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant, this team is going to be elite. Like a lot of people are saying, oh, the defense is going to be horrible or the team chemistry and all that. Bump all of that. This team is going to be great. This team is going to be elite because guess what? They have an assassin on the basketball court. They have one of the top 3 best players in the league, one of the top 15, maybe top 10 greatest players to ever touch a basketball. And if you don't think Kevin Durant's in the top 15 to 20 for sure, there ain't no way in hell you got 20 players better than Kevin Durant ever, but definitely in the top 15, then you don't know basketball because this man can simply do what is the purpose of the game? Put the ball in the basket. And he's one of the greatest scorers putting the ball in the basket we've ever seen. He's unguardable. And as long as he's healthy, he's going to always be unguardable. What made the Golden State Warriors this team that we all despised and that was just simply too good to be beat? It wasn't the fact they had Steph. They always had Steph or Klay or Draymond. Those were good players. That team won 73 games, but that team that won 73 games lost. That team that won 73 games lost to LeBron James. It was when they brought in Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant joined the team was unbeatable, and we all knew it. The only thing that stopped him was injury. Right? The only thing that stopped them was injury. And if it wasn't for Kevin Durant's injury, they would have three-peated. Now, whether he would have left or not, it's still yet. I mean, I guess we'll never know. But he felt like he wasn't getting the credit that he rightfully deserved, or maybe didn't deserve, by being on the Warriors and joining the 73-win team. But besides all of that, Kevin Durant is an elite player. He is a generational talent. And him being on the Brooklyn Nets with a player like Kyrie Irving is going to make them elite. And then you add guys like Karis LeVert, who had 20 points. You add guys like Spencer Dinwiddie, who has a 50-point game in his career. DeAndre Jordan, who can protect the rim and still got some athleticism in him. And now you got the best team in the East. Like there's no other debate about it. Now people will say, "Oh, we thought the same about the Clippers." No. What the Clippers didn't have, as much as we love Kawhi Leonard, he ain't KD. Can we admit that now? After their meltdown in the playoffs, can we admit that Kawhi Leonard is not KD? Can we all come to an agreement on that? KD is going to be battling LeBron or Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, whoever your favorite. By the end of the season, we're going to be like, damn, is KD the best player in the NBA? He's that good. And as long as his Achilles holds up on him, as long as he can continue to be KD, as long as that stroke is what it is, that shooting stroke, this Brooklyn team is going to be in the finals. You can etch it in stone. They're going to be in the finals. Now, whether they win the finals or not, it's different. They're going to be there. They're going to be there without question in my mind. Now, the thing, and once again, the reason why the Brooklyn Nets aren't the Clippers, I'll do another video about the Clippers because I think they could be vastly improved, even though they didn't really upgrade on the team. But the reason why they're not the Clippers is because Kevin Durant's a champion and Kyrie Irving's a champion, and they know what it takes to be a champion. These guys have played in multiple finals. These guys have won championships. Kevin Durant's got 2 in finals MVPs. Kyrie's got one of the most clutch shots in the finals history. Clippers didn't have that. Kawhi Leonard was a champion. They didn't have a championship pedigree on their team. This Brooklyn Nets team does. This Brooklyn Nets team knows. They're 2 stars. They've been champions before. They have. They've been in clutch moments in crazy situations at the highest level of basketball. So I can't wait to see Brooklyn is going to me, that's the best storyline in the entire NBA. Even though I'm a Lakers fan, Brooklyn is the best storyline because I am interested to see that and the mess that's happening in Houston. I mean, we all got to pay attention to that. But Brooklyn and what they're able to do and Steve Nash's motion-flowing offense, it's going to be fun to watch. Let me leave your thoughts and comments on the Brooklyn Nets in the comments down below. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. at the Black Boss channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at JLightsy7 because I post on there frequently. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.